For the Manchester United players who were at the club last season, there will be a reminder of those dark days on the Old Trafford touchline tonight, when Chris Armas helps takes caretaker charge of Leeds. The United players who worked with Armas at Carrington will be astonished that the American is in a position where he wields such influence at another Premier League club so quickly, although he is part of a three-man team taking charge of the game after the sacking of Jesse Marsch. The 50-year-old arrived at Old Trafford as part of Ralph Rangnick's backroom staff, but made little impact at the club as a part of a coaching staff that never won the respect of the players. But as the season fell apart, it was Rangnick's critical barbs that really began to cause friction in the dressing room. His assertion that the squad needed open-heart surgery were dissected by the players on the morning of the defeat to Arsenal, a lunchtime Saturday game in April, when the comments had only become public at 10:30 p.m. on the Friday night, having been made in the embargoed section of a press conference. That trip to the Emirates came a few days after the humiliation at Anfield, when United were beaten 4-0 by Liverpool. That was the moment Rangnick fully turned his guns onto the club and the players. As he sat in the press room at Anfield after that defeat, Rangnick suggested United needed as many as 10 new players in the summer window, and that success was more than half a decade away. "We have to accept they are 6 years ahead of us now," he said of Liverpool. When Jurgen Klopp came, in 2015, they changed at the club and lifted not just the team but the club and city to a new level. That is what needs to happen with us in the next transfer windows. United didn't get 10 new players in the summer, they got 5 and a new manager, in Erik ten Hag. Yet here we are 10 months on and United are in a cup final, still in 2 other cup competitions, 3 points behind Manchester City, 13 ahead of Liverpool and just 8 points behind the leaders. It turned out United didn't need 6 years to catch up, they just needed some competence. For all that supporters lapped up Rangnick's criticisms, they were equally designed to deflect attention away from his own failures. There was probably a kernel of truth to some of the things he said, but the improvements since the change of manager in the summer have been drastic, and the majority of it has been inspired by hard work and elite-level coaching at Carrington. None of it reflects well on the previous incumbents. United got recruitment right in the summer, stretching the budget to give Ten Hag what he wants. The Dutchman clearly has an eye for a player, but the improved structures in that department, led by football director John Murtough, have been important, as has the club embracing data and the appointment of Dominic Jordan as the first director of data science. But the most visible improvements from the Rangnick era to the Ten Hag era is in players who have taken a step forward. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Diogo Dalot, Luke Shaw and Bruno Fernandes have all improved, and Marcus Rashford has been transformed. That has happened as a result of coaching and man management. Rangnick won 11 of his 29 games in charge, just 37.9%. Ten Hag has won 25 of his 34 matches, at 73.5%. That transformation is down to far more than 5 new signings in the summer. It should be pointed out that United aren't yet where Rangnick alluded to with that 6 years comment. That was a comparison with Liverpool at a time when they were competing for every cup competition and in a title race. This squad aren't far off, however. A return to the Champions League looks a certainty, and there is a date at Wembley at the end of this month. They might have too much to do to catch Arsenal, but they are on the fringes of a title race at the very least. Just imagine where they will be in another 5.5 years.